Hello, everybody. Um, we are in this episode going to speak about visitor experience, and we will anchor visitor experience in another topic which is called interpretation. What is interpretation? It's a big question, right? When I go to a heritage site, Chinese wall, the pyramids, Shah Jahan temple for his wife, and the Jewish quarter in Czech Republic, Prague City. These are places, and places are have artifacts, monument, historical houses, historical chairs, tables, painting, historical writings, text. They are extremely intertwined with tangible and intangible information in a way that you cannot separate them. So this is the body of heritage knowledge. Now, how do I release this knowledge to the visitors? It's a big question and challenge, and requires experience to do that. We need to break down issues here. Interpretation is some kind of communication, but communication of what? Of knowledge, we said. In the English language, we have to explain or to explicate, which is, our terminologies belong to a category. Interpretation is another means of communicating knowledge, and to elucidate is another means to communicate knowledge, and each one of these three categories means something else. If I, to explain what it means by using the term exoteric and esoteric, the external and the internal, the outside and the inside information, then to explain is something retain its information, its effort to explain something within the visual, common sense, exoteric level. Interpret can go between exoteric and esoteric. It can. It go a little bit deeper. So it's, while to elucidate is actually anchor itself in the and shrouded itself in the mysterious of the inner things, the esoteric, nothing exoteric to elucidate. That's why they say a dream elucidation. And when you interpret the dreams, to elucidate dreams. So what are we doing here to the visitor? If I have, there are, by the way, mysterious sites that are professional and expert in giving this esoteric interpretation, elucidation, and it has a big market segment. These mysterious sites, mysterious events that happen and nobody can explain. There are many people picking up popularity. They are not interested in external information. They want to feed that mysterious desire of their imagination. So they need this kind of information. So anyhow, you decide that by knowing the visitor's profile. As we said, that heritage knowledge, we have a place, and it's all complex, intertwined between tangible and intangible, which allows an indefinite gazes into this phenomena of heritage knowledge, and I can release different layers of information. Keep that in mind. Sometimes I have questions like, what, who is the visitor? Visitor profiling based on age, based on background, based on interest group he belongs to, based on gender, based on occupation, and all these are variables that affect the kind of knowledge the visitor is seeking to know. What the visitor should know, what the visitor asks for, what the visitor wants to know, what the visitor is ready to know is the ultimate. So I might ask something, but am I ready to know the answer? So who decide that? You, your experience. So if I hit into the inner meaning by mistake while I am an exoteric oriented individual, I still keep my answer an exoteric level. Is interpretation a random subject, disorganized? No, it's extremely organized. And many people write on it. It's a big subject because this is the core of heritage visit, is this information we get. Remember, I am doing an informal learning expedition to a site. Remember that there are manifestation of tools via this knowledge that comes to me. Guided walks, talks, drama, staff station, information centers, displays, signs, labels, brochure, artwork, interactive digital panels, many ways, act, flooring, map on the floor, many now way of disseminating information to the visitor. And if you ask me, how do I know what kind of knowledge I should give to my visitors? I would say wait a little bit. Let's know two things: principle of interpretation and themes of interpretation. There are principle or planning of interpretation, and which means that I have to sit down on my desk as a heritage site manager and expect the knowledge level or profile via a small pilot research to understand the visitors. I can always, whenever a visitor group comes, I continue ongoing research with them to find out, to profile them, where they come from, what's their interest, the background, the country they come from, why the Chinese come to Bremen, what they really want to know, why, for example, Germans go to Cairo, what they want to know. By time, I will know the Chinese most likely, this is their age group, this is their profile, visitors, Germans are like that. So this is my part of my planning being ready. But nowadays, there are a popular method of guideline to do interpretation is called interpretive themes. And so I have to thematize the knowledge. You know, I release knowledge based on under themes. And this is how I package the knowledge. So if I know you are a Chinese age group, blah, 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 I thematize for you the pyramid under this kind of questions. If I know that you are from, let's say, India, and you are going to Chinese world, then I will thematize it based on young generation, on the movies concept or things like that. Interpretation themes are a statement. For example, I give you a few examples of themes for the pyramids. Pyramids pointing at heavens. So this is a theme. Pyramids are pointing at heavens. It's a theme. I package information under it. And I release it according to the age group, interest group, esoteric, intermediate, esoteric, exoteric, or only exoteric. Another theme, from 1 to 4, pyramids are connecting. From 1 to 4 foundation, pyramids are connecting. So this is another theme. Ladders of the pyramids are direction to destinations, sideway or down. And also depends which surface of the pyramid you are descending from, or ascending, or just going around. So based on themes, I can release data and information. What about themes for, let's say, the wall, the Chinese wall? It's a gateway. It's an entrance gateway. Oh, yes. Then I release the information. So there are many things we can learn about interpretation and its principle, but the most important thing is we are doing a mini informal learning sessions with our visitors. We have to understand that the span level of the visitors are limited, attention span, and we must not talk too much. A friend of mine who's doing tour guide, she said for every half an hour visitation for a site, she does, let's say, 5 sites in a day for the same group in Bahrain. For every half an hour that she releases the visitors on a site, she gives them between 2 to 5 minute maximum talk. And let those who need extra information to approach her. So she does not bombard them with information, and also she leads them to sites that her company has created, and they can use that in the Google, on the internet and the mobile to reach it. Communication itself, as a general knowledge, is also require interpersonal skills. How do I smile? How do I keep the attention of the people? How do I look when I talk? Do I look formal or informal, Indiana Jones style, or not? It depends on the type of the trip. If it is high caliber people, maybe I should dress a little bit formal. If it is in the desert, I should, have this Indiana Jones kind of attire. Informal communication, my face, my smile, attention, listening to my visitors is very, very essential. So there are verbal communication and there is non-verbal communication that takes place. I guess we covered something that probably is very important in this lecture. I hope everybody has enjoyed it. Thank you very much. Bye.